little crowded here, but we are at the UAD booth. Got some really cool stuff now with our close friend Amanda. That guy's pretty tall, a little intimidating. I can't see over his shoulder. If he was in front of me at a concert, I'd be very upset. Wouldn't you be upset too? Like, you wouldn't be able to see anything, right? You're like, ugh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop being so tall. You know, sometimes you just say things and then you think about what you say like a second afterwards, and you're just like, I just hate myself. That's me constantly. So yeah, here we are. We're squeezing in here. Let me put my backpack down. So, UAD, I mean, legendary stuff. Always been a fan. Great quality. They've been in the business for years. This is Amanda, product specialist. We actually have a bit of a connection here. She was kind of formerly associated with the founding members of Magnetic. Is that correct?
Yes, it's true. Got to work at BPM Magazine with the illustrious Dave Ireland.
Were those the best days of your life?
They were the best days of my life, especially working the door at the parties. Amazing.
Wow, incredible. That David guy must be a real nice guy to do that, huh?
Oh yes, it's amazing.
All right, so what are we looking at here? You guys just released some new stuff. Really excited. Let's get straight to it.
Yeah. This is our new latest and greatest addition to the Apollo line. So, our Apollo line of rack mount interfaces is what all the pros use for making hit records. Coldplay, Brad Paisley, Deadmau5 doesn't use it, but he should. Hey, Joel, call me. But a lot of Grammy-winning and Grammy-nominated.
I think I saw it. He has the desktop version, not the rack mount version.
He has a desktop version. I saw that. Yeah, exactly. So you should check this one out.
Hey, it's still UAD, right? So it's good enough.
Yeah, exactly. But lots of people use Apollo, the rack mounts, and the Twin to make hit records. So what does it take to make a hit record? You need superior sound. You've got class-leading A to D and D to A conversion, great-sounding preamps. You need access to the world's best plugins, and Universal Audio makes the world's best plugins. So all here on Apollo Twin Mark II is the little brother to our rack mount line. And
I really like the, is that the space gray?
Space gray.
It's just, it looks mean and professional and fantastic.
None more black than this, for sure. It improves upon our existing Apollo Twin audio interface, which is fantastic in its own right, but we've included some user-requested features. So we have improved conversion to be more on par with the Apollo rack mount interfaces. We have solo, duo, and quad processing now. So what that gives you is a different amount of shark chips to process UAD-powered plugins. The only way to run them, because they're so powerful and so delicious, is that it's on this piece of gear. So if you get quad, you can run a ton of UAD-powered plugins in real time with no latency on the input, or use it for mixing and mastering. It comes with the Real-Time Analog Classics bundle, which is 12 plugins that get you mixing and mastering right out of the box. Reverbs, delays, compressors, amp sims, Proco rack distortion, preamp models. Everything you need to make a hit record is free when you buy it. But we have a great store called the UAD Plugin Store, where you can get our premium titles and even more options. User requested features is to make some monitoring. So we have a switchable monitoring button now here on the front panel. So all of the features that were in the console application before in the software, you can now do on the front panel: mono, alt, dim, mute, and the fun part, built-in talkback mic. So this little circle right here is a talkback mic, so you can talk to talent through the headphones. If they're in a control room or another room, you can talk to them that button. You can also record scratch vocals, put effects on it, do anything you want like that. So it's really fun. It's a great piece, really great for professionals in the studio, really great if you're on the road trying to get some tracks done while you're out on tour. It's a great quality, and Universal Audio is doing it again.
So, not too long ago, you guys announced compatibility with Windows, correct?
Yes, that is very true. We announced it in November. So all of our Thunderbolt interfaces are Windows 10 compatible. We also have Apollo Twin USB and Satellite USB, which are great for all Windows systems, Windows 7, 8.1, 10, that are great as well. So we have anything you need to do on Windows, you can do on Mac. Anything you can do on Mac, you can do on Windows. It's a great thing.
So has the satellite been updated yet, or is it the same one from last year?
Satellite has been updated, but no.
Not yet?
No, there's really no need, right? We got 8, you can get up to 8 shark chips in the satellite. You have Thunderbolt, which is PC compatible, so all Thunderbolt items are PC compatible. And we also have satellite USB for folks who don't have a Thunderbolt connection on their Windows machine. So,
Cool. So let's see. So you said all the interfaces have been updated, not just the Twin, but even the rack mounts.
the rack mounts have been out for a few years now with the Apollo Next Gen. Improved conversion over our original silver models. This particular version, the Apollo 8P, came out a couple years ago. It's the first one that had 8 mic preamps on it instead of 4. So that was the big new model for that.
And how many ins and outs does the Twin have?
It has 2 XLR mic pre's on the back. It's got a high Z input, and it's got ADAT in, optical in, so you can get up to 10 channels in. So if you have your own preamps or whatever, you can record through the Twin into your computer.
Awesome. Such a fantastic piece. And let's see, when you did announce that it was going to be Windows compatible, what was the response to that?
Everyone freaked out. It was great. It's been something that people have been asking for, something we really wanted to deliver. The key for us is to make sure it's rock solid. So, sometimes it takes us a little while, but it's because we're making sure that if you plug it in, you work with our, the motherboards and system integration that's compatible, that it's going to work, and it works great.
What are your favorite plugins?
My favorite plugins, I like the Moog filter. I like all the fun, crazy things. So I like Moog filter, I like the Lexicon 224, love the Galaxy Tape Echo Delay. Things that make fun sounds. The sound design stuff is really great,
There's not really much more to say about Universal Audio. For those of you that know, For those of you that don't, it's probably the best interface out there. This is Amanda. This is the UAD Twin, and keep it rocking.
Thank you.